We were never Hispanic. We were never Latino. We were never Latinx, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. We was none of that. We was never none of that. We was never Tainos. We was never none of that, bro. If you really want to dig deep, we're the people that the Bible speak of. If you really want to dig deep.
Americans believe that we Africans look down upon them when we come to this country, and we think we're better than them. It's false. When we were young in Africa, we worshipped African Americans. Yes. We changed our names to African Americans. My friends in school were called Jim Brown, Black Moses. I was called Superfly.
Okay.
Yes.
Go King.
Blacks in Africa, the barbershop, we go to barbershop until blacks started wearing afro, and we stopped and we started wearing afro.
Really?
We blacks hated our own fabric, the dashiki, until African Americans made it popular in the 70s, and we all started wearing it back. As a case, I had his albums. We've watched all the movies. Kool-Aid High, TNT Jackson, A Hell Up in Harlem, Detroit 9000, Truck Turner, you name it. And then we go home and we're trying to practice how they speak and all that. That was when we were in Africa. Ask any African who went through the 60s and 70s. They'll tell you, oh, we love them. Maya Angelou moved to Ghana, and she was like a sister. 14 years she lived in Ghana. Her son had an accident and broke his leg and arm in Ghana. African Americans are telling me in my comments, because I'm not from here, I don't have the right to speak about them. Do you know W.E.B. Du Bois? Do you know where he died? He died in Ghana, was buried in Ghana, and Nkrumah built a center for Pan-African studies. He came to Africa, the first
I'll just say we sensitive. What other race has a 24/7 smear campaign on their entire race, from every race on the planet, from the government that they pay taxes to the TV they turn on? What other race has to face that type of smut on their race, from the way they look, from the way they act, the way they talk, where they come from, 24/7 around the clock, from the moment they're born to the moment they perish on the planet, and have to ignore that and thrive anyway? No other race goes through that. The second you start scrutinizing these other races, they going crazy. They going berserk. They calling, oh man, we need some motherfucking laws. This is a hate speech. This is niggas going. We like, all right, bro, it's regular. Yeah. Ignore that shit. No other race puts up with the shit we gotta put up.
All right, Shalom. This is the brother Nahalia from the GMS Orlando camp. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yashar Allah, and a sincere salutation to all you Akim, who are preaching this word and believing this word, and to the Aquath, who are believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. All right, and I want to go into a quick lesson through the Spirit, you know, based on something I was meditating on the way to work, and that's that, you know, the Wadi How by Shema Shai, you know, for making us, you know, privy, you know, to who we are as a nation of people. You know, and I was just thinking, you know, I have this saying that it's a good day to be an Israelite, you know, and really that's every day, win, lose, or draw. Because even in this lower state, you know, you wouldn't trade this for anything, you know. So let's start here. This is Ecclesiastes 17:17. It says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion, whom, being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline, and giving him the light of his love, doth not forsake him. And being an Israelite is priceless. You know, even when you look at 2/3, they still catching hell. You know, they just rebellious as hell, but they still catching hell. And in the kingdom, they're going to be straight. They're going to be good. But when you look at all these other nations on the earth, we blessed. Even in the lower state, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, as Israelites, we're the blessed nation. We're being nourished with discipline right now. But eventually, the scriptures say, they're going to say that the Lord have done great things for us. Even in the lower state, these other nations can't deal with our people, man. Jake got too much sauce, too much spirit, and they had to make a confederacy against us. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, the Lord brought all the nations against us. And even in their glory, so to speak, they can't touch Jake. Real quick, because the world is going to witness this rags to riches story. How they look down on our people and look at our people like we slow and we docile and we criminals and we don't have no intellect and all we good for is our labor. Things are going to be turned right side up, man. All right, this is Psalms 126 and 1. And it reads, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. Why are they going to say that? Because they're going to literally witness our nation, beginning with the elect, go from the bottom to the top. Right now on the earth, nobody regards Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians as a nation fit to rule. Nobody regards us as that. They don't even regard us as equals. And I'm not just talking about Esau. I'm talking about all the other nations. They believe we're beneath them. And that's the Lord nourishing us with discipline. But I'd rather be on the bottom than to share the tents with the wicked, man. All right, let's go there. This is Psalms chapter 84 and verse 10. And it reads, for a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. And that's why the Lord said that he reserved unto himself a complete number of men, 7,000 men that will not bend the knee to Baal. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. There's a remnant of the nation of Israel that retain integrity. And the mercy of the Lord is going to cover them and deliver them. And through the elect, the rest of the nation of Israel will be in good case and will be recipients of the blessing, the promises that was given to our forefathers. But as a nation of people, the world can't deal with us, man. And I'd rather be on the bottom. I'd rather be on the bottom than to rub shoulders with the elites of this society, man. What did it say about Moses? This is Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh Shai than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And that's what 2/3 of our people want to do. They want to enjoy the pleasures of sin, not realizing it is a season, and that season is is being cut short as we speak. But when you look at our heritage, we blessed. We blessed, man. As a nation of people, we blessed. But to have this as an Israelite in 2024 in Babylon the Great, to know who you actually are, man, you had a better chance of hitting the Powerball in real life. You had a better chance with all your parlays hitting in real life. That's why we blessed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. That's why it's like I say all the time, it's a good day to be an Israelite, man. Because again, we could be left in darkness, but the Lord saw fit to bring us to this light. And that's why we have a great comfort. Matter of fact, let's get the words of the king. Because the king coming back, man. Make no mistake about that. The king coming back. And that is our face card. The whole world think niggas like Jay-Z and LeBron James, that's the face card of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. No. Yahweh Shai is our face card. And when Yahweh Shai appears, as the scriptures say, he's the author and finisher of our faith. Meaning at that point, there's no need for faith because the world is going to see him. And when they see him, our reputation as a nation of people is renewed with our king sitting on the throne. And then the world is going to acknowledge us as the sons of God. All right, this is John 16 and 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. The heavy lifting has been done. We just have to endure affliction. And through the Spirit, it's a blessing that the Lord gave us the Spirit to endure affliction rather than enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, man. It's a good day to be an Israelite. And I was just thinking about that. Like, there's no other, look at all the other nations. There's no other nation you'd rather be a part of. As wicked as these niggas is, man. And we have to bear the reproach of 2/3 of our people just being niggas in America. But there's no other place you'd rather be in real life. And it's a blessing that the Lord has that spirit. You know? Because we could have been lost. We could have been without hope in this world. But we have a hope in knowing that the Lord is not going to leave us in this pit. That eventually through the spirit, the reputation of our people is going to be renewed. That we're not going to be on the bottom forever. 2/3 of our people don't have that same hope. That's why we count ourselves blessed. And that's why Yahweh told us to be of good cheer. Eventually the promise is coming. Eventually we're going to retain the promises as a nation of people. We're going to be made a joy in the earth. And the world is going to recognize us as the people of the Lord. All right, I want to get that. So I'm going to go to Isaiah 61 and I'll end it here. Because our people being known as niggas and spics, that's a temporary thing. The Lord made us a reproach amongst the nations. The Lord made us a mocking, a proverb and a byword amongst the nations. That's temporary. We don't belong here. We here being nourished with discipline. That's the difference. This is Isaiah 61:9 in the NLT. And it reads, their descendants will be recognized and honored among the nations. Everyone will realize that they are a people the Lord has blessed. That's the difference. And that's why I say through the Spirit, it's a good day to be an Israelite. Even on the bottom of this society, we blessed through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua because we have this word. And we know how this ends. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yasha Allah, and a sincere salutation to all you Akim, who are preaching this word and believing this word, and to the Akwath, who are believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. Shalom.